Hi, my name is Ty Tran, and my group member is Vanessa Williams, Miles Everett, and Alex Develson. We did our report on an article in the Cell magazine by Sarah Teshoff. The article is named Evidence for Human Variation and Adaptation. The introduction will be from Miles Everett, and I'll hand it to him right now. Thank you.
Thanks for that introduction, Hytran. Now, it is known that all humans derive from a common ancestor who was native to Africa. However, there is little known about genome sequences of Africans. The 1000 Genomes Project used new technology to view the whole genome sequences of various African tribes to examine the origins of modern humans and understand the spectrum of human diversity. Although the 3 different tribes that were tested share some common characteristics, there are genetic differences due to adaptations to the different environments as well as natural selections. "15 human genetic sequences were taken from 5 individuals from 3 different African tribes: the Sandawi, the Pygmy, and the Hadza. 13.4 million variants were found, and 5 million were new variants, never seen in other sequences. Almost 38,000 were non-synonymous, meaning they cause genetic mutations that change the individual, and 36,000 synonymous that do not change the individual. 50% of traits were shared among the 3 groups. Some homozygosity was found, which showed introgression within the groups. Now I'll have my partner, Vanessa Williams, explain the charts and various graphs.
In the top left chart here, it shows the number of sequenced genomes compared to the millions of variants, and it shows the different genomes and variants of each of the 3 African tribes, the Pygmy, the Hadza, and the Sandawi. And then down here on the right, it shows the average of the African hunter-gatherers as a whole and the normal distribution of the traits or genes, and each other graph shows the separate tribes and their shift of the normal distribution. And basically what's happening here is they're shifting to a new trait that is better for them to adapt to their environment. And this shows directional selection caused by natural selection.
Thank you for that wonderful explanation, Vanessa. As you can see from what she said, the important part about these graphs are that the traits shift in a direction that help them adapt well to their environments. Now for our discussion. Although these groups live within close grounds and share some cultural traits, they do not share an excess of genetic traits, as you would think. Due to different climates, diets, exposures to pathogens, and other environmental factors, these different groups have adapted to their environment by having different olfactory and taste senses, immune systems, metabolisms, and pituitary systems. All of this is due to natural selection. Individuals with the traits were better matched to thrive in their environment, continue to survive with a higher fitness, and reproduce and pass these traits to their offspring. Now I'll let Vanessa continue on with our discussion.
In the data, they also showed that the homozygotic traits could also prove that there was an unknown hominin ancestor, and the variants of traits they found were also not only found in Africa but in countries all over the world, which shows gene flow and migration of the Africans who migrated to other parts of the world. And in conclusion, we can say that whole human genome sequencing can help determine factors of genetic diversity and unravel the origins of human life. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.